and also one of the going on with our hand steamer. No, we're just to kind of catch up. We're in the cemetery, following us from when we came here. That we think either saw the murder that we first saw when we entered here. That was by the shoreline, and we also think she may be one of the Bell Killer's victims. Looks like we're still good. No more demons. This, of course, was we possessed them. It looks like it's a ghost hunter that can't tell there's a ghost right in front of the camera. So, I mean, how great of a ghost hunter is that if you can't even tell that there's a ghost right in front of you? Alright. Seems like the only way we get through is by using our new little ability. Let's teleport in. Ah, crap. So much for being clear of demons. I'll hide in this one. Maybe I can distract him with that one and get him. Because as we saw the last time we had a few, we can actually exercise them straight from here if we have the ability. Let's hide again real quick. Watch the pattern of the other two. Looks like there's something up top there that I can't really see. On this one, see what the best way of possibly getting. Those two cross paths right there. Definitely don't want one to get us when we try to get the other. Wait, does he actually go on that crypt? Why do I hear him whispering? No, he doesn't come up to this crypt, he just goes right there. So, I pop out. This, pop back in. And while he's distracted, finish him. Come back in here to hide so the other one don't see me. I go in here, let's see if there's anything in here. But, let's see, can we, nope, can't go through. Well, darn. So I know there's a hide, like, shiz. Oh, that was close. I know there's a hide right on the other side of that wall. I just can't get to it when he comes this way. I have to wait until he goes. That way. Okay. Just looking the other way. Okay, so he goes there. Goes up that way. Comes back down. And goes further that way. Shush, 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 shush. Get away from me! Got you. Setting up that trap was a little nice. Last minute thought, having that distract while I was running. Wasn't expecting it to work as well as it did, but it definitely worked well. That was close, he almost killed me. Still nothing in one of these crypts, really? Did I go in this one already? I think so, because I think this is where, yeah. This is where I got one of them before. Let's see if there's anything up here. See a hide up here. Another crypt. Oh, what is that? It looks like there's a marking on the ground, but looked like there was... Oh, maybe it's my own footprints. Let's see. There's
Sure is cold out here.
Yeah, probably should have brought our warmer jackets.
So, you think the witches can win the division this year?
How can witches? Oh, you mean our football team? Yeah, I think we stand a pretty good chance.
You said that.
another memorial plaque. William Richin, 1723 to 1789, the foremost chronicler of common daily life in this uncommon town. So it's a plaque for someone that would record the stuff about the town.
Sure is cold out here. Your jacket looks really
Nice that she's so interested in football.
So he likes the fact that she's interested in football. Let's see what she thinks.
She's not interested.
Throwing myself at him.
Wow.
And what's a girl gotta do to get a little affection?
Wow.
She wants his jacket.
She wants him in general, trying to get
Yeah,
some
but-
affection from him.
Yeah, but right now she wants his jacket. She's like, it sure is
Cold,
out
yeah.
here."
There are little symbols, but I'm not getting a reveal of any of her graffiti. I guess I'll find out later. Now that we've gotten rid of the demons, we can search around a little bit. Oh, there's a couple more of the things to collect to uncover the story. Before we go down that way, let's look in here, see if there's anything in here. Oh, so I can come out here. Don't see anything of note on this side.
You know, I'm pretty sure there are ghosts of witches right around this spot.
Don't worry, little boy. I'll protect you.
Works for me. That's an awesome girl.
No games, that's an awesome girl.
Yeah, I like this one.
Oh, well, at least she likes him too. I guess there's really nothing behind there. I could just go through the wall. Just surprised there's nothing in any of these crypts. None of the little collectibles, nothing. But there's something nice and shiny here, though. Oh, another one of the memorial things. The heirloom. Just 8 more to find. Alright. All the other mausoleums were useless, so let's see if there's anything in these. There's gotta be a reason why we come back here other than just that one. Oh, yep. Another collectible. 7 more heirlooms left to find. Surprised I haven't found any more. The little girl has been graffiti in any of this though. I've been looking, haven't seen it anywhere in here. The ghost girl for the beginning of the game will write her graffiti on the ground, on the walls. I saw a little bit of her symbols like at the beginning, but Haven't found any more of her graffiti anywhere. At least not that I've seen so far. Leave these two to whatever it is they're doing. I think he's trying to scare her into her pants, but don't think he really needs to. It seems she's into him without it. Alright, I guess we'll go through the fence real quick. Grab this. So we just need 6 more. Don't see any orange in our pathway. Look, here's what I'm talking about. There's another one of the symbols. Some ghosts lingering around. Some headstones and memorials that either look better or are only here since we're a ghost, because they got that ghostly light around them. Like the stuff popping out from the past, so I don't know if maybe they don't exist in this currently, like they've been washed away. And if you didn't see that ghost girl we're following, she's running that way, but she's standing right next to this collectible. Another one of Julia's thoughts. This one's Rex on Ronan's record. I told Rex about what Ronan told me about the criminal past. He looked concerned, but not for my safety. He just knows how tough it is to put a life together after building a rap sheet. Even if you're completely reformed, people don't give you a chance. Hearing this gave me a new sympathy for Ronan. He's working so hard to make a life for himself. I will have to think about this carefully. More flashes of past ghosts. It looks like we've got another one of our collectibles here. Just need 5 more. Looks like something white peeking over here. Kind of interesting. I don't know if it's something with just a game. So a lot of this is that ghostly white that we can't go through. There's another, before I go talk to her, there's another one of these to review. There's 4 more. Oh, I've got a placard over here too. These are one of the things of past. Graveyard history plaque. The original graveyard was much smaller than it is today. Because of its proximity to the waterway, it has been used as a quarantine location twice in its history. Once for immigrants from England in 1665 who had developed the bubonic plague on their journey across the Atlantic, and once for workers on the Panama Canal in 1904. In both cases, the victims were housed near the graveyard, and when they died in large numbers, expanded it. Oh. So the graveyard just expanded with having more and more like diseases or sick people die in this area after they were housed here. That's interesting. Kind of a morbid way, but I guess all cemeteries kind of just get expanded by need. Alright, let's see what she's got to say. Since now that we finally caught her.
Stop. I'm on your side. I'm trying to figure out who killed you.
rope. Branch. What is making those sounds? Crack? It sounded like a crack. Alright, let's check the information before we grab. The killer used the strange chair contraption to drown Sophia. The Bell killer did murder Sophia, yeah. And I don't know if anybody knows a little bit more of the witch trials. Dunking was another one of the supposed ways to tell if the person was actually a witch or not, or at least they believe so. It's another one of the trials was dunking them in water.
I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop.
The hell is this?
Her memory.
Contract? What did he mean by contract? No. No, this is the memory of your murder. You're too young. You shouldn't see this.
She wants to show you, bro. Sophia emphatically denied knowing about a mysterious contract. Did the Bell killer ask her about this?
I swear I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop. Why are you doing this to me? Who are you? What are you doing? You're him! Oh, no! I don't want to.
That symbol.
Stop it! Please, just. No! Please! No!
He drew on you. His symbol. It must have meant something.
The Bell killer drew his symbol on Sophia's arm. Alright, now we found out what she knows. It's one heck of a way to go. Let's see, can I teleport over there? Oh. Oh, I can remove this though. That wasn't there before. Oh, there's another one of the collectibles. I just need 3 more. This is interesting. It's kind of like a nice little path. of Julia's thoughts. Those cancer sticks are going to drive Ronan to an early grave. I know it's something he enjoys, but I had to confront him today. I said, if you care about living into old age with me, you'll give up these damn things. He said he'd given up plenty for me, and that should be enough. Not exactly the most sensitive reply, but Ronan is Ronan, and I think he never imagined he would grow to old age, not with the life he lives. I guess that's kind of true. This teleport thing is cool. I just gotta remember to search through some of the stuff at the beginning of the... Some ghosts chilling around their headstones. Search back through some of the beginning of the cemetery before I leave, considering it looks like I'm getting pretty close to back where Joy was. There's only 2 more needed, which if I remember correctly, that's probably going to be back closer to where the hospital is.
Ronan!
Cool
I heard screams and...
coming down the river, though.
It's good that you're okay.
Well, I'm still dead.
Oh, you found something.
Yeah, I did. Bell Killer drowned the girl in the lake and let her body float downriver.
My mother was right. This is a Bell Killer case. Did you find anything about my mom? Memory residue or something?
Sorry, kid. And it's a good thing you didn't see what he did to the girl. This guy is... he's sadistic. One weird thing is that he confronted the girl about a contract before he offed her.
Contract? I don't think I've seen anything about a contract. Wait. Another case, Campbell. Diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, incoherent ramblings about persecution, and a contract.
Again. And where does it say where she is?
It just says Lux Eterna. Is it a place?
Yeah. Lux Eterna is a mental hospital.
Of course it is. Okay, ready to go?
Actually, go on ahead. I need to visit someone here.
Oh. Guess I'll meet you at the hospital. Worse nightmare than this.
Oh, it's Julia's grave. Julia O'Connor.
So,
Wife.
we'll be together soon.
And there's Rex.
Sorry, Juliet. I got some bad news.
Don't worry, bro. She already knows.
Poor guy. No, don't make me leave already. I need to go back in there. Ah, come on. Investigate possible Bell Killer survivor at the assignment. Okay. Got you. I will do that in a second. First things first, I'm coming back in here. I have some unfinished business from the unfinished business in here. Oh. I just hope there's no demons in here the second time around. Because that's going to be annoying. Oh, these guys are back. That's hopefully a good sign. That might mean I'm demon free. I don't think they're around usually when the demons come around, so. So far, so good. This is where some of them were, so I think I'm okay. Alright. There's one of the symbols here. I still don't get why that's there, because I don't see anything related to her anywhere. But this is one of the first places I knew I would need this to get this. One more down, one more to go. Go up here? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, look, it's the other area I was trying to get to before and couldn't. See what's in here. And I was talking about her graffiti, and there it is. Sacrifice makes a feast for the innocent. That's interesting. Kind of weird, but definitely interesting. Is there more we can go back here? Yeah, this is the crypt I couldn't get into before. Okay. That's interesting.
You're gonna keep saying it's interesting over and over and over in the last 5 minutes, and you need to speak up.
Alright, now where's that other spot? Because there was another spot that I remember we couldn't get to without the teleport. So we need just one more of the little objects. This is where we learned it. That's where we fall through. Try to retrace our steps, see if we can find that last little collectible. Oh, I don't remember talking to these guys about something.
Help! This one is getting delirious again. I'm afraid he's gonna have another seizure.
Just comfort him as best you can.
His internal organs are failing. He doesn't have the wall.
Man. That's rough. Oh.
Did you ever finish finding the gas cans in the other area?
No, that's more of the city that I have to explore. Something I wasn't expecting, a new tattoo on Ronan. It's nice that this one isn't about a crime or some violence. It's about me. In fact, us really. Two intertwined roses right over his heart. I guess he's in this relationship for good. Kinda crazy he put it over the tattoo about his parents. Well, I guess it means she meant more to him than his parents did. And that's what I would think. Dang it, where's that last memento? So keep retracing our steps to see if we can find it in some of the other places. So I think that was the way we followed the ghost girl out. So let's see if we missed something before that. So phonograph is... No, doesn't look like we missed anything because that's the direction it came from. Looks like we'll continue through that way. She took off up the hill that way. Can't go into any of these buildings. There's ghost structures we can't go through. Oh, wait. Is it just wrong, or we deserve this? Oh! There's a guy buried up to his neck in the dirt. Yeah, I'd barely be able to see him down there. I wasn't looking so closely for the other stuff. I was wondering what I tripped on when I went through here the first time. Oh. Well, that's interesting. I don't think I saw that removed before. And look what's here. Our last little piece of evidence. And now that now it's completed, now we can see the story. Collected a series of mysterious vestige artifacts we call flashback. Here goes the story.
I've always been a kleptomaniac. It's not that I was lazy or anything, I was just bored. Stolen goods were always more interesting to me. I could just look at whatever it was and relive the exciting memory of the theft itself. Sometimes I was worried that I'd get caught. Other times I was riding an adrenaline rush. But it wasn't until the last thing I ever stole that I truly felt afraid. I remember it like it was yesterday, despite the years I've been trying to forget it. My friends and I snuck into a graveyard to drink a few beers like we normally did on a boring weeknight. We headed for our usual spot, an old run-down mausoleum. Only this time it was locked. It seemed someone had finally taken an interest in the dead guy it belonged to and didn't appreciate us partying there. So we split up and went looking for a new place. Finally, I found another mausoleum, and one of its walls had begun to crumble away, but I squeezed through. The inside looked the same as all the others, except for one thing. Lying there on top of the central tomb was a dusty frame that contained a wreath made of elaborately braided rope.
Huh.
Knowing that antiques were valuable, I took it. I figured I'd wait a week before selling it in case anyone reported it stolen. So when I got home, I hid it at the top of my closet and went to sleep. That night, I had horrible nightmares of a dead-faced hag with rotting flesh. No matter how many times I woke up, she always found her way back into my dreams. Over the next few days, the nightmares got worse. I'd wake up only to find clumps of my hair missing and my scalp bleeding. I chalked it up to stress and feelings of guilt about stealing from the graveyard. So the next day I went to a pawn shop to sell the wreath, and be done with it. I could feel a shiver run down my spine when the pawnbroker informed me that the wreath wasn't made from a rope at all. It was actually made from the human hair of a deceased loved one,
Oh.
as was customary in the late 1800s. I wanted the nightmares to stop, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Now, I spend my time trying to track it down, hoping to return it so I can finally get some sleep.
Oh. The things he stole from the crypt ended up being
Oh, I got that
a
part.
wreath of
Of human hair.
the deceased person that was in the crypt.
Yeah.
Well, that deceased person haunts her nightmares every night until she can find that wreath again after she sold it.
Ah, okay. So now she's just on the lookout for it.
She's trying to find it after she sold it so she can finally get some sleep, because now she sees the woman every time she closes her eyes.
That's why you don't steal things, kids.
Yeah, that's why you don't steal things, especially from a mausoleum. You never know what's attached to it. You think just getting charged with theft is bad. Some things you never want to see again. I'm trying to think of the fastest way to get out of here. Maybe you should just backtrace back up to where we do that shortcut up the river. Maybe that'll be the quickest way. Now that we got this teleport, it should be really nice. Wait, what's this?
This is nowhere near over. So many deaths, but likely many more yet to come. I can't help but believe this graveyard will only get more full.
Whoa, more of Joy's mother's stuff. That was really hard to find. I barely saw it hiding over here. Joy's mother is afraid that the bell killer will strike many more times before he's caught, filling the graveyard even more. Well, that was definitely very hard to find. I'm glad I go back through these things one more time to look for some of the hidden stuff, because I can sometimes find stuff that I missed the first time around. Alright, and here's the side of the lake where Sophia was drowned by the bell killer. Yeah, I love the effects of the ghosts that project and then disappear when we go by them. Nice little touch the game creators put in there. It's very nice. Makes you really feel like you're wandering during a realm that most people don't see. Okay, let me teleport there before. Why is it not doing it now? We're not close enough? There we go. Must not have been hitting the right spot. Julia's grave. Yes, back into town. I know. Maybe it's just because it's Sunday.
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll get some last minute people to the stream.
Yep.
I finished my scrunchie. The stitching's still messy to seal it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking into stitches that'll be better for it. But this one definitely looks more like what I was expecting.
Yeah.
So it is better than the first one, but
Yeah, they say practice makes perfect.
yep.
Alright. Back in the town now. Trying to remember.
I'm gonna have so many I won't know what to do with them.
There was stairs around here somewhere that I went up that I couldn't. The item. That's where the kitty.
Join me.
Nice.
Because it's cold and I want my blanket.
I always like your company while I'm playing the game, you know that.
Meh. Meh. Beat you with the blanket.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's something in there. Can I do remove? No. This is one of the other ones that I couldn't do, so... I can do it now, though.
There are my trash cans.
Yep, teleported right into a trash can. But, another one on Julia saw it.
That's what Shane always says. Oh, that's where I belong. In the trash.
I don't know anyone who had easy teenage years, so of course Ronan's would be even more troublesome. He looks different when he talks about that period. His eyes go down like they can't meet my face. I think he feels a lot hard time he had in school and with other kids in those years, but hearing about all that hardship just endears me to him more.
Yeah.
Let's see, is there anything else in this burning place? Because this is one of the other places I couldn't get into until I got the new ability. Just teleport out. Alright, so there's that. Wait, here's the stairs. Sweet.
Can you go up the stairs?
Yep, I can go up the stairs, and then right here I was able to remove the wall, but I couldn't get over there.
Yep, now I gotta teleport. Oh, there's a gas can.
Another gas can. Only two more left, and we'll have another story.
Well, it looks like the whole town got lit on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Alright. Now, our objective is that way. Sorry for the little bit of crunching, or bag ruffling.
You're gonna get the crunching. There's nobody here yet, so they don't fucking care. I can be as annoying as I want.
Well, I guess that would have been one way to get in there, would be possess him.
Or her. Nope.
Nope. It kicks me out, so I probably would have done the same thing there. I can't get through there either, so I don't think there's anything worth anything in there.
Nope.
Alright, that's my destination is that way, which is the insane asylum. Let's see. Anything worth it in... Oh? I can come in here. Now, is there a point to it?
Oh. Turn the other way.
There's gotta be some reason.
That was a wonderful camera angle.
Yeah. See through the floor at my feet.
No. don't think so.
That's weird.
No, where'd my cracker go? Eh. No.
Wait.
Oh, wait, there it is.
For a second, I thought I saw one of the little girls' symbols.
Hmm. Wait, go back to the... No, it's just like the embers from the fire.
That was a little bit of a waste of time.
Oh well.
Playing around with my ability, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and that leads back towards the police station.
So do we gotta go to the asylum now?
Yeah.
Did you talk to all of the ghosts in the cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I know that was something that I didn't do last time. Get to talk to everyone or hear all of their stories.
Yeah, some of them were a little weird, some of them were just... The one dude wouldn't talk, though. The one that was sitting in front of the video camera, he wouldn't talk. He just kind of stood there.
Huh. Do you think maybe it was a glitch?
Possibly. Wait.
Remove.
I can remove that.
Oh, you couldn't teleport across the way, I think. Maybe.
There's got to be something. There's some reason why it said remove.
Oh, then, like, maybe just to get down if you wanted.
Why would it have me remove the wall? Wait.
Hi, Curly.
No.
There's something over there.
Yeah.
In the building. Oh no, it's the
That's a
street
light.
light. Never mind. It was a trick.
But usually if it has me remove it, there's a reason. That's where that was.
Oh,
Maybe
now
a
you
shortcut?
can, I guess. Because now you can teleport over there.
Yeah. Maybe it was just for a shortcut? Alright. I guess it's time to go to the funnest place on earth.
They're coming to take me away, haha. Oh, to the bunny farm.
Oh?
Ooh, gas can.
Got a gas can back here.
I just need
Only need one more.
You should have invited Richard.
He was on but AFK. Oh, I didn't know.
Oh.
More of her symbols, but is it one that I've already...
There's the bell one.
It's the first bell one I saw, and then there's this that I've already gotten. So that may have been something relating to it, or it's telling me that my next objective is that way. Because I've searched this part of town pretty well.
Other than using one more gas can.
Yeah. Well, here we go to the hospital.
Mental hospitals.
Maybe do this
One place
more
torture is
this
considered
last,
for your own good.
Mission.
this last
Their
mission,
experiments
and
ever
then
succeed in
continue
restoring a
tomorrow
person's
at the same
sanity,
time.
they better hope it was at the expense of the person's memory. Ready? Relax, we're out of the graveyard.
And into Crazy Town? A big improvement. People who see things nobody else can see end up living here.
Not that crazy. Come on.
Okay, I'll help you get inside, but
But what? Look, if we're gonna ask this girl Iris about this contract, the asking needs to be done by a living person, right?
just remember who opens the door for you, tough guy.
Yeah,
This one
yeah.
was really hard too, with all the demons.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that part.
All right, kid. You're up. Now just find a way to get Iris's room number.
Hi. I need your help. I'm looking for a friend.
Visiting hours are over.
Right. But she was with the cops.
Then go talk to the cops.
See, I did, and they said that she was a danger to herself, and
I can't help you.
All right. Just need to stall her, okay? We have to figure out what her weaknesses are. Maybe these things on her desk will help us.
Alright, looks like we have another little investigation in here to learn.
He's most likely a man of imposing size and stature. Someone who's accustomed to violence. Heinous acts in his past define him to the point where he no longer knows who he truly is.
Wow. That was not what I was expecting. Joy's mother believes the killer suffers from delusions which are far beyond most people, but severe clinical diagnosed psychiatric issues. Was not expecting to find something for her mom.
Visitation is severely limited.
The visitation schedule here seems strict and definitely favors family and doctors.
Well, duh, you don't want just anyone walking into an insane asylum. They could
That's
let people
true.
out.
Get well gift, but for who? Must be a gift for someone who's sick or injured. Looks like the old T-Rex I used to have when I was younger. When they actually did some pretty decent Jurassic Park toys.
I know, the new T-Rex is just really lame looking now.
I guess I gotta possess her for...
No, you need 2 more clues.
Well, to get one of them, I think I need to use her.
Yeah, but I think you can inspect the photo. Yep.
Yep. Young boy in crutches. Young boy in crutches, the receptionist must be close to him. Okay, so that's definitely something I probably needed before
No, it's only one
influencing
more.
her. Then unlock the last one, it's usually...
I know how hard it can be when someone depends on you. What's your friend's name? Iris. Iris. Yes.
is all she has left, just like how Iris might be all we have left to find the Bell Killer.
Hey, there's someone back in the stream. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Okay, babe. Don't go up an octave.
I don't, yeah.
Sorry, he's nervous.
Yeah, a little nervous, but welcome to my stream. Locate a possible living victim from the Bell Killer, which is who we've been trying to track down for the whole game.
This watch is probably Josh.
I think this is what we need. Iris Campbell, high security ward, room 216.
Dang, high security?
She's being held in.
We gotta find it quick, Joy. She's scheduled for electroshock.
Oh. That's not good.
I think it's more electrode therapy. I don't think anymore that you can do electroshock therapy, but you can use electrotherapy for physical therapy because it helps the muscles. But I don't think they use it in asylums anymore. I'm not 100% sure though because I'm not a doctor.
Huh. One of the history plaques.
And they left.
Yep. This institution is dedicated to the afflicted souls it serves and for those agents of mercy who comfort them in their torment. 1883. It's been around for a little while. What's this? Info about the Bell Killer. Bizarre death at Lux Eterna Mental Hospital in Salem may be connected to a string of murders throughout the town. A source confirms that a female mental patient was found dead, strangled with a cloth bathrobe belt. It might be the first of the recent murders to be committed in such a secure area. It means no one is safe anywhere, said a terrified woman who had spoken directly to a witness. I heard there were all kinds of drawings on the wall of her cell, and that bell symbol might have been there. I'm sure it was him. Huh. There's Joy, but before I talk to her to move it on, I'm gonna see this. Oh, I guess she's gonna move automatically without me talking to her.
Another article.
Another tabloid article from Bell Killer. No one has been able to solve the mystery of the Bell Killer in Salem, not even the mystery of the symbol itself, since there seems to be no bell at the scene of each crime. Could it be that the killer is leaving an autograph of sorts? A statement of identity? If it has to do with his origins, the logical conclusion would be that the killer originally hails from Philadelphia, another city rich in history and home of the most famous bell in America, but are police willing to consider this bold approach if it means solving the case and saving dozens of lives? So they think the bell symbol that they're writing is for the Liberty Bell. Alright, I'm guessing we have to go to the women's ward considering Iris is a woman.
You gotta go to the men's ward.
Ah, can't go to the men's ward anyway. Something is stopping us.
sarcasm, folks. Yuck, 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 yuck.
There's a couple more little collectibles though.
New newspaper. Wow,
Uh,
why did I stutter?
News article number 6. Following a strident editorial on these very pages that question the ability of the Salem Police Department to competently investigate the Bell killer case, lead investigator Lieutenant Javier Rex Reyes.
How do you get Rex from Javier?
This is Javier in quotes, Rex Reyes.
I know, but that's the nickname. Like, how do you get Rex
I don't
from
know.
that?
I don't know. Announced. I mean, I guess it might be something with his last name Reyes. Like why they call him Rex.
I mean, it's kind of like, why do you call people James Jim?
Or Richard Dick.
Yeah, but that's that's a little different, I think. But I don't know.
Announced that 6 additional officers are being assigned exclusively to the case, while unavailable for direct comment. Reyes was quoted in a recent SPD press release as saying, "In a department of this size, this represents an enormously significant shift of resources, which should reassure citizens of the gravity of this case and our resolve to bring it to a conclusion." In other words, saying since he's putting so many men on it, it should tell people that he's serious about trying to figure it out.
Ooh, something on the floor.
Ooh.
Straight jacket.
That's interesting. Oh, it's one of the collectibles for this one. Man in a box.
Ooh.
Have to find 9 more of these straitjackets.
Huh. I didn't think
Can I go
this
in
place...
here? Nope.
No. I didn't think this place was that big.
So I guess there's more... another collectible story in here for us to get.
Spanish Flu Memorial Plaque.
Spanish Flu Memorial Plaque, dedicated to the victims of the great Spanish influenza epidemic unleashed within this ward in 1918. May their souls find the peace they were denied in life. Oof. Man, this town had a lot of diseases and bad things happen.
Yeah, but if you think about it, during colonial times, it was pretty common. You know, there was all kinds of epidemics because the medical field wasn't like it is now.
Shock therapy in 15 minutes.
That is true.
Oh shit is right. Let's get moving.
It was the days before hygiene and people being in like sometimes really deplorable conditions.
Hospital support. Another one of Julia's thoughts. Broden was so good to come along. I know it's been hard for him dealing with my mood swings. I think there's something seriously going on in my head, and I know he suffers the consequences along with me. But to be so supportive, to be my rock, that takes a real man. I will get through this. I will make this all worth the struggle.
Aww. Relationship goals. Hey, look, a ghost.
What are you up to?
Yeah.
Just giggled.
Creepy giggling. She's just a crazy ghost. Okay, no more creepy giggle.
Alright, let's see.
Another camera, you get on it.
Camera?
Yeah, there's a camera on the other side.
Oh.
Alright. Before I let you through though, there's a straitjacket here. 8 more. There's one of the symbols. Now where's that camera?
Right there.
Ah. So, poltergeist you. Then poltergeist this.
Ding. Welcome to floor 13. Home of housewares, sporting attire. Oh, and the occasional crazy person.
Oh. I wonder. Is there something in here?
Is that a chainsaw on the shelf? Oh my god,
It is.
Why do you need a chainsaw in a mental asylum?
Why were the symbols on the door?
It's the chainsaw.
Usually when I see this symbol on something, there's one of her items, or an item, or one of the symbols on the walls.
I may have to come back.
Oh, there it is.
Aha!
Baptism?
I'm not sure.
And that's what it's called, is baptism.
Wanna
To drown or be washed. Baptism. That's interesting. Starting to kind of figure out these symbols a little more.
Oh, the orderly.
Yep. Let's see, there's something in here too.
A patient.
I can possess a patient? Huh.
Do you really want to be inside the mind of a crazy person?
Bugs crawling up the wall. Can't get anyone to spray them. Not gonna try to squash them again. Oh, blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs?
Wow, that's interesting.
Well, at least she's not one of those ones that think that there's like bugs crawling on them and they like scratch their skin off.
Yeah. I'm gonna help you out.
Yes, check that TV, orderly. And clean my bedpan.
Is that cameras too, or is it just him? Because if it's just him...
There's a camera.
Oh.
What are they talking about?
She gets all, I don't know, crazy. Yeah. Look around you. Why so mad? This guy's done.
Oh. They don't have too good of a relationship now, do they?
Ooh. Shackles. Look at the tally
Shackled
marks.
to the wall. The tally marks. Someone was here for a long time.
Holy crap. Observe. Electroshock.
Oh, so this was someone that was dealing with electroshock therapy.
Dang it, I missed the trash can.
Someone else I can possess and read their mind.
The door is open, so I don't think they're a patient, but I don't know. Oh, no, never mind.
Okay. But she's not...
Magazine.
So it's someone that's at least able to have magazines and stuff, and
Have
then
the
her
door
door's wide open.
Yeah. Means they're not a danger to others.
More info about the Bell Killer. In a shocking new discovery, our staff has found compelling evidence that recent brutal murders in Salem repeat another unsolved killing spree.
They used improper grammar, not to be a grammar Nazi, but it's like our staff has found, I think it should be our staff have found compelling evidence. So, I mean, just putting that out there.
Spree from 1972 to 73, like the current spree. The killings were all unconventional, bizarre, and unsolved, and they all bore the mark of a bell. Not as prominently as recent murders, but definitely a similar signature style mark. While Salem police were unwilling to comment on any relationship to their cold case file, the evidence is overwhelming that a serial killer has returned to Salem to wreak a new reign of terror, or a copycat killer has done his research. So yeah, it's either someone's copying and knew about that past one, or it's like the same person centuries later. But how can someone have
That's why you're in the women's ward, low security.
We have to get to high security where she's at.
So that's probably why some of the patients are
a little bit more free.
Yeah,
they're only low security.
Yeah, so they're not really a threat to themselves or others.
Joy's right up there.
Ooh.
Another straitjacket.
Yep.
Why is it called antifreeze if it stops overheating?
Antifreeze for a car. Why does it stop you from overheating if it's antifreeze?
Oh yeah, that is interesting.
What if I just borrowed the helicopter and left a little note?
Someone wants to make an escape.
Go out in style.
Okay, let's stay away from the demon hands. And there's a ghost in here.
In the bathroom. Again, like in Harry Potter.
Go away.
Oh.
Oh.
Rude.
Well, I didn't want to talk to you either.
You have to possess her.
Yep. There's things, look around. Nothing but a bag of chips and a ghost wheelchair.
Never again, kid. I need to possess you to get past this crowd.
I hate that.
Or you can just go on. Totally alone in here.
What is that stuff anyway?
It's like souls trying to drag you down with them.
Ew.
Watch one when she walks over.
Yep. Oh, like creepy ghost hands. Hey, wait, straight jacket. Hello, person.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my stream. We're currently trying to investigate the insane asylum. Found some interesting things. Possessed a couple patients, read their minds, and are trying to rescue a survivor of the Bell Killer to see what she knows.
Yep.
So welcome and hope you enjoy. Let's see. She stopped here. That means
cutscene.
Yep. Oh, we got stopped. But she can get through. Okay, so now I have to figure out how to avoid the ghost wall.
This is get around the ghost wall.
There, trying to get around it.
Wow, there's a lot of junk over there.
Sealed. Let's see. Let's try to see if we can find another way.
Can you go that way? No, no, no. Like through the wall.
Nope, can't go through that wall.
Dang it.
There's something I can observe here, though. Anatomy bottles. Anatomy.
Oh, lesson. I see the
Ah, anatomy lesson. The
oh,
anatomy.
yeah, the anatomy dummy. Ha! I can't get the word out.
I guess we're going this way.
Oh, we're going through all the junk.
Oh, another person. Welcome. Hope you enjoy. Like the other person that's watching, we're going through the insane asylum right now, trying to get to someone that we believe survived the killer and seeing what she knows to see if we can help figure out who the killer is.
Yeah. Straight jacket.
Yep.
And finding collectibles so
Yep,
we can get the secret story.
Yep, trying to find the collectibles, which are these straitjackets in here, to find the hidden story that's in each of these little areas.
And sorry for all the coughing, my allergies are really bad.
Oh yeah, and my wife is here with me, watching me.
Yeah, because I'm bored and have nothing else to do, so I get to annoy everybody with my commentary.
She's always here with me when I'm playing games anyway, so it's kind of always great to have her right here. It makes things a little easier to play. There's a hide thing here, which makes me think.
There's usually gonna be demons. When I played through this the first time, I know that at some point demons are gonna show up in the asylum, if I remember correctly.
Can't go up there.
Because it has been a while. I think as long as you avoid the creepy drag you to hell stuff, you should be fine.
I wonder if I can go... Nope. Oh, it doesn't look like I can teleport anywhere from right now.
Wait, what's that?
Something like... Oh, it is something I can observe.
Sample flesh? Ew.
So, a flesh sample.
Ew.
I wonder if this was used to be like a classroom for doctors learning?
Oh, that's weird.
Nope. But I need it for that. Do not want to fall down there.
Oh, you can possess the... Is that a cat?
It's a rat.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna possess a rat.
Yep, that's what... I think that's what you gotta do. Oh no, you're a cat.
Oh, I am a cat. First things first, let's look down here. Kinda glad I did, because here's another straitjacket.
Need 4 more.
4 more and we get another story.
Yep.
See if there's anything else down here. Hopefully won't come across the dead body, considering...
Yeah, who knows what the insane asylum is hiding.
This is now the 4th time I'm a cat, because I was a cat back in the church, and then I think twice on the streets before this.
Cat life. Oh, there you go.
And again, let's not even think about what we could possibly find.
Was that a skull? Hold on, no, the other way.
I can't go that way anyway, so yeah, yes. I think it is a skull.
See, they're hiding dead bodies in the air ducts.
Well, that's an escape attempt failed.
Probably. Terrible.
Terrible to think, but yeah.
Well, it's a terrible way to go. That's so tiny. It's like, ugh. Trapped in practically like a box.
Can't go that way, can't go that way. I guess there's only this way.
Go, kitty, go.
And I guess I'm going down.
Like, how did the cat get in the insane asylum?
Who knows?
These are the real questions, people. Uh-oh.
I don't like that. Oh.
Demons.
Oh, great. I got demons below me.
Ooh, but I see a straitjacket.
But before we drop down... Another straight jacket up here. Oh boy. Now this is where things get hairy.
Even more hairy because you're a cat?
No, intentional pun intended.
Yes, it is. Okay, so you have to leave Mr. Kitty
Yep.
alone.
Well, sorry to leave you in a room, but at least you're in here protected.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. See something on the floor.
Oh. I think you should be okay.
I'm gonna watch their pattern a little bit and see if any of them come close enough.
They're so freaky.
Don't think there's any that come this way. I think I'm good.
No, I think you're okay. It's a doll.
Yep.
Oh no. Yep.
Did not see you when I was looking before. Oh, he goes that way. Okay.
I remember this part was hard because you have to get the timing just right to get past all three of them.
And there's something in that building.
Yeah, you can go in there. I don't think they go in there.
I think I'd feel comfortable taking them out first, but I know I gotta watch them.
It's up to you. I know it's hard because those two overlap slightly.
There's another ghost back there.
See, that one's right there. He goes that way and then turns the corner.
There's definitely something of note in this area because of those symbols.
Well, I think if you get out, you can just go through there because it's a room. They can't see in.
The walls are not turning white, so I'm gonna guess I can go through them.
Yep. Oh, hold on.
Okay, we'll be in a minute. No.
Let's see.
Should you wait to take till that one walks towards you?
I think I'm gonna wait until he turns around and starts heading the other way, and I might try to get him from behind.
Okay. Jump him when he's not expecting it. Like, surprise!
Surprise!
Okay. He's slowly dancing his way over. Oh. Okay. Go.
One down.
One demon exercise. If it wouldn't be copyright, it would be funny to play the Ghostbusters theme during
I know.
that.
Now I can explore a little bit over here. Can we talk to this ghost that's standing here?
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
Oh, his heart is in a jar.
Yeah.
Is there more jars? Wait, you can look at the table. No. Yeah. Pain therapy.
Oh.
Is that a steam table? I don't know. That thing's weird.
Yeah, I think steam comes out of it.
Or is it just like ghost looking?
I don't know if there was steam or if there was needles that maybe poked out of it.
Either way, his heart is in a jar, and that is not cool.
Can't observe those. I thought I could because they were glowing like that. He definitely was an experiment of some kind.
That's creepy.
That is really creepy.
Someone drew that on the walls.
I'm drawing a demon on the wall. Speaking of, where are they? Both over there. Okay, I can go through this one hopefully without... Yeah,
Yep.
they're still...
Full restraint. It's a...
Restraint.
Oh, it's
A
a
chair.
The ones that hold your head in place, too. Ugh. That is pretty creepy. Are you gonna try to jump out and surprise one of the other ones?
Yeah. I'm trying to look at the timing. Oh, looks like someone else joined. Welcome. I'm in the middle of trying to see the pattern and exorcise the couple demons that are in my way so I can look around a little better.
And then he stops there, and then he stops and turns.
Yeah, but he comes back really quickly.
He seems like he lingers longer, and then they both go,
That
and then
way.
he stops for a second.
And he's over there and stops for a second and goes that way. So maybe I can pop out when he goes that way and grab him from behind from this way.
Yeah. You have to wait for the other one. Okay. And now go, 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 go. Before the other one comes around. Ooh. That was close. He's coming that way towards you. You don't come all the way around, though.
No.
And 3, 2, 1, go!
Got you.
And no more
that
demons.
clears the demons from my area. Now I can search.
Yep. Oh, there was a crow you could have used.
Yeah, I know. I saw him there now. Okay. Let's see. Can't go across any of those. Let's see what's in here.
An empty room. How exciting. This is the one with the
This is the one with
drawing.
the demon drawing in it. And that just had the restraint in it as far as I know.
Well, there's gotta be something because it had the symbols. There you go.
Well, that lets me know I can walk through here. This is back out where they were. See what's in this room. Nothing, just a room. And in this room?
Isn't the room with the writing on it supposed to have like a symbol?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a symbol or something in there, but like I don't know if it's for her graffiti or if it was just saying that there was something there.
Oh, there's your cat.
Yeah. Maybe it was just letting me know the direction I was supposed to go? Because that's the cat I possessed to get here.
Mm-hmm. That could be.
Although, that symbol usually means there's some for graffiti.
Well, we already checked over here, and we found that ghost who his heart is in a jar, so he's not very happy about that.
And then this is the one with the
That's
demon
with the
drawing.
demon drawing. Oh, okay. So maybe you need to back up.
Demon warning.
And that's it. But there's like a symbol on the door. Sorry guys, we're just trying to figure out the meaning behind the symbols.
Yeah, you see the symbols on the walls, trying to figure out what they mean. Like, it's getting, like, the little symbol there's the one symbol with nothing near it, one symbol with something to the left, and then the symbol gets bigger, and that same symbol's to the
Do you
left.
think it's on the front of the room? Where the demons were originally?
Nothing here.
Well,
this is where we got the full restraint.
Yeah, because usually there's
supposed to either be her graffiti or something near them. Sorry for the like lame gameplay at the second, just trying to search.
Like, this is for all the completionists out there who are looking to find all the secret hidden stuff in the game.
I'm starting to think it might be directional at this point because there's nothing I can find.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if anything, we'll probably come back to it.
Yeah, if anything, we'll come back through if I don't find all the little pieces.
I know there's something in there because I see the glow.
Yeah, I see the glow as well. It's more of the almost like drag you to hell things. Don't want to go that way. Kinda. Nope. Can't go anywhere. They're blocking everything over there.
But can't you go through those doors?
I can. I just wanted to see if there was anything, but no, it's like all the little stalls are blocked by those.
Alright.
Alright, let's go through here.
Ooh, yeah, this is very creepy.
This looks like it was...
Oh, it's the,
observatory, like an observation.
Yeah, like, oh, the theater, like the medical theater.
Yeah.
They would...
Specimens.
They would usually take patients, and if the doctor...
Hello, everyone. Thanks for those who are just joining in. Thank you. Going through the...
Yeah, great job. Just interrupt me. That's very nice.
Sorry, I just happened to notice there was new people in here. But yeah, I guess it's where they did classes for the doctors, right?
Well, kind of. They would use it to showcase like new methods.
New methods, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can cure this person with revolutionary electrotherapy. Watch how effective it is. Bzz. And things like that.
Convulsator?
What the crap is that?
Huh. Okay, no point going that way.
Nope, because
Duly
that
noted.
Takes you back the other way. But don't forget the thing.
Yep, that thing up on the steps here. Another one, Julia's thoughts.
Almost have. We only need 10 more?
Something like that.
Well, it said 28 out of 38.
So yeah, I only need 10 more.
Yep.
I asked Rex what he thought about Ronan's proposal, and he just gave me a big smile. He's always liked Ronan. I think he was just surprised the guy would do something as conventional and respectable as proposed marriage, but he took it as a good sign. I think I should too.
Yeah. If you don't know,
Brother's approval.
Julia was
Wife who passed away.
yeah. So these are some of her thoughts that you have to find.
Her past thoughts and memories of
Mm-hmm.
their life together, and
Like you can catch up on some of the ones that we found yesterday in the previous streams because they're uploaded to YouTube.
yep, they're on my channel. I have them archived, and they're also on my YouTube channel as well. All my past streams for this game, so you can catch up. And
Yeah, so if you'd like to go see it from the beginning, so some stuff makes more sense, you can. Because I think you said before that we're in the insane asylum right now.
yeah, in this insane asylum, it's the second main location I've been in today, but it's like the fourth, I think, main location of the whole story, fourth or fifth.
Yeah, because I
Something
think
like that.
we're about halfway through.
I think so.
So there will probably be more stream to come tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably have to continue tomorrow because I'll have to stop after this this area after I've completed the insane asylum.
Yeah, but we still got a little ways to go.
Yeah, there's still a little bit more. It looks like we found another historical plaque. Knowledge is nothing if not passed to new generations. May this instructional theater, constructed in 1899, pass the wisdom of learned doctors to future generations. So I'm guessing that is what we just passed through.
What did I just say?
Yeah, it was the theater for doctors to learn.
Teach, well, it's to teach their students, like
younger doctors or nurses, and the techniques. And if you didn't see earlier in the stream, we did learn how to teleport through small little look-throughs like that. If there's a gap and we can see to the other side, we can teleport through to be able to get through to other spots.
Yeah, because apparently ghosts can't walk through every single wall.
No, apparently if it's a ghost wall like this from the past, we can't walk through it.
Doomgate?
Doomgate. Ooh.
That sounds ominous.
A Doomgate in the middle of an insane asylum hospital. That's just great. Okay, so we've got a mix of new medical, old medical.
I don't know, the new medical looks the same as the old medical, just not ghostly.
Yeah. A little bit more tech to it.
Here
we
we found Joy.
We found Joy again. We were able to catch back up, and it looks like there's another straitjacket, one of the collectibles in here.
Yep.
So all we need is 2 more of them, so we're getting close to uncovering that story.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, these little collectibles that you find unlock like a secret extra story for the area.
So there's like an extra ghost story of the past of the area that we're in.
Yep, it's pretty
And
cool.
no, Joy, I didn't forget about you, but more symbols again.
Wheelchair?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Another one of her drawings. What was that? Or was this one?
Yeah, the pillory.
To be held in the harsh light is to be held to account. So is she meaning like held to account for a crime of some sort?
Could be anything.
Let's open the door for her.
I will be right back. Continue
Alright.
without me until I return.
And poltergeist the camera so she can get through. Let me check out one of the side rooms real quick, make sure there's nothing in here. Whoa. I I'm thinking this is possibly our witness we're actually looking for.
Keep you safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone.
Damn
Yep,
it.
that's what I thought.
I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't call her that to touch you.
All right, fine. You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
I'm gonna not let anyone harm you. You're gonna be just fine. Everything is gonna be just fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Iris,
Everything will be fine.
don't worry. I'm here to help you.
Don't kill my sister.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Stay back!
Holy shit, she can see me. What the?
No one's gonna hurt you. I'm gonna keep you safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine.
I think I know that symbol. I've seen it before.
Where?
We'll be okay.
I don't know. Maybe in my mom's book.
You're gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be safe. You're gonna
They definitely look familiar.
touch you.
This one means protection.
I'm gonna keep you safe. I'm gonna not let anyone.
I knew this was right.
Wait, contract. She still knows. She still knows. Sorry, kid. Maybe we didn't need you after all.
Alright, now I get to investigate Iris. Iris can see me. She's a medium too. Huh. Another medium. Let's see. I guess the only thing I can do is possess her.
What the hell? She booted me out somehow. Alright. Let's see if anything here can tell me what the hell is going on with this girl.
Alright, now I get to investigate the area. I had to possess her first. Let's do that one last, because it's right by her. Let's see. What is Iris trying to communicate with the drawing? Burned at the stake, decapitated, wind chime. Burned at the stake, bell. This relates to a Bell Killer murder where he burns someone at the stake. Kind of like they did to the witches in the old witch trials. Troubled. Iris must express her inner demons with these drawings. Two girls, linked, fighting, isolated, sunflowers, linked. Iris has a twin sister. Art therapy, so they do Why would the asylum let her have crayons? Is it part of therapy somehow? I would guess they want her to try and write out and communicate. Iris seems to be very agitated right now. Yeah, that's an understatement, bro. What is Iris trying to communicate with this drawing? Tormented? Chased? Iris was captured by her assailant.
Why won't this door open?
Okay, yeah, you're useless now.
These things for, like art therapy or something?
No. Blue. Blue eyes. Cold as death.
Who had blue eyes? And death? What does that mean?
Blue eyes. Wolf eyes. Blue stare.
Iris was deeply disturbed by someone with blue eyes. Looks like we got all the clues, so let's conclude the investigation.
Happening.
No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone. Run. Run. Run.
Did I still have to get away?
I'm so sorry.
Rose saved Iris's life, but paid with her own. Bell killers going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
Iris, are you okay?
It's Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back!
Who are you? I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No! You're not taking her!
Look, you want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Alright, before I help them out, grab this one. In a Salem Police Department news briefing yesterday, department spokesperson Ingrid Larson continued that there has been no suspect arrested and that there are no new leads in the case. While we urge the citizens of Salem to be calm and to carry on with their normal lives, said Detective Larson, we also encourage people to come forward with any evidence that may be helpful in this case. It is up to all of us to work together and keep our communities safe. Now, dang, she was possessed by her sister that saved her, but only to end up getting killed by the Bell Killer herself. So her sister missed herself and then possessed her and got her put in here. I'm looking for a little bit of collectibles real quick before I let them through, just to kind of make sure I get them.
No, but
What did I miss? Think
So, what you missed was we found Iris,
Ooh.
and we were trying to discover her like what she was drawing.
Oh, I thought you were helping her escape.
Well, we are now.
Oh.
But what it was is it showed the past that Iris and her twin sister were both caught by the Bell Killer.
Oh.
And Iris's twin sister Rose helped Iris get away.
Okay.
And the Bell Killer still burned her sister at the stake.
Ooh.
But towards the end of it, while we were talking to her, her sister actually possessed her.
Oh, dang.
And her sister's all covered in flames and
Burning.
everything.
So much
See,
burning.
there they are. So I gotta distract
The orderly.
the orderly.
Is there another TV? Oh, wait.
There's the walkie-talkie here, but I just wanted to look through for... Oh. Okay. Where's that?
Oh,
And-
Straight Jacket. Is that the last one?
Nope. I have one more after this. So this is probably going to be somewhere on our path on our way out.
Okay.
Possess another person. See what's on their mind.
Is they think they're a mouse. That they can be a
Wow.
mouse.
That they can turn into a mouse and escape.
Yeah. That's not how that works.
Alright. Poltergeist this. And poltergeist this.
Ding. You are now leaving Housewares.
Elevator ding.
Hurry.
And there's more symbols here.
Could just be the way out.
So I thought the last time there ended up being an image, but this time could be right. It could just be way out again. So I am not finding anything.
Yep. Alright.
And normally there's only one of her graffiti per area. Alright, looks like...
You can't
Is there-
possess them. You'll have to go out.
Goes back to town.
Yeah. I think that's where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, but I want to find the last straitjacket before I leave.
Oh. Oh, yeah. My bad. Where would it be, though? Do you think it'd be downstairs? Like, not in the basement, but on the first floor.
I don't know. Normally I can talk to them and have it.
They're not gonna go anywhere. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think, and I don't think they can get caught if I leave them there.
No. the orderly's not gonna go nowhere.
He's
He's
still
very fascinated by the walkie-talkie. He's a deep thinker. He's gonna figure out why it made that random sound one way or another.
See, this is her room.
Ah. Yeah, there's a lot of drawings.
I wonder if I should let them move on and then come back in, if anything, and search around more.
True.
Because,
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Sound like a scream.
This is leading me.
I think it's just leading you to the exit, honestly. Sorry guys, we're just trying to look around a little bit.
Yeah, trying to finish that story, but I guess if anything, I'll...
Yeah, we may have to come back.
Yeah, come back in after.
That's how it always is, that one thing.
Over
is
here,
always the hardest
in those
to
shadows
find.
there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
Hi.
Maybe this
So
is
what do you
outside
know
of
about
the
this
tunnel, maybe
contract?
it's out here.
Nothing.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demon?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that stake before?
Has anyone else put two and two together of what the killer is doing?
And anybody else has the idea of why the killer is doing things the way they are? Yeah. Let's see.
It's between murders.
Missing persons request or gala invitation.
Oh.
Oh, burning at the stake at the gala invitation.
Select.
That's it. All right, look. Get Iris to the church. Make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right. Now, what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
See, I think this is where I made the mistake last time, is I went straight to the museum.
Investigate the gala for links to the Bell Killer. How could the Bell Killer or his murders be linked to the gala?
Because I think once you go in the museum, you can't come back out to look for other stuff. Unfortunately. Because we still have to find one more gas can in town, and we have to find the straight
One more
jacket.
straitjacket. And there's actually a couple other stories still too.
Yeah. Okay, what's it doing?
It's loading.
Oh, it was taking forever.
Rose's murder might be related to the exhibit at the museum. Alright, but I want to go back in here.
The straight jacket again.
Because I want to try to find the last straitjacket down that story. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a completionist when it comes to these games. I want to know all the bits and pieces and find all the little collectibles.
Yeah, well, and this is one of those games that unfortunately you can't, like, once you finish it, you can't go back to, you know, like, after the main story's finished, the game, like, credits roll.
It locks you into the last area once you
Yeah,
get to
so
it.
you
So
can't-
once you
so
get to the
can't-
finale, it's
yeah,
done. It's
you
done and
can't
over
go
with.
back and do it unless you run an all-new game. So it is kind of important that if you do play this game, that you definitely want to try to
And
find
there it is.
everything. Oh, it was in the front
It
office?
was at the very beginning in the other office that I can get it.
Hiding in plain sight. Alright, here we go.
Alright, there's the man
trophy.
in the box story.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna.
Ooh.
I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He'd been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years.
Dang.
The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
Wow. That was dark.
That was messed up. So the superintendent ended up just locking him in a broom closet.
He must have went mad himself to, like he snapped, like.
And just went off on him.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand. I mean, the dude killed his wife, but at the same time, a little bit excessive.
Well, it just makes you know better than that
The person, yeah. But unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna leave the stream at that unfortunate story. But I'm going to continue this story more tomorrow at the same time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, to continue this more, do another stream. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me, and hope to see you guys in my stream tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.